Welcome back. I'm Wavepunk, and today is 97, I think, day 97 of producing for a year. I've been working for about 43 minutes on kind of upbeat chiptune track. This track reminds me of baseball right now. I don't know why. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll see there's some new stuff going on here. That's everything we did today. Let me just play it all the way through, and then we'll talk through kind of what we did differently today, or what we added today. So that's what we wrote today. This little melody is, I think, it's really fun. It's got some really good rhythm to it here. Its main kind of defining traits as a sound are that it has a 2 to 1 in 3 duty envelope here, meaning that it goes from the square wave, the 50%, to the 25% pulse duty over the course of 3 frames, which gives it that nice kind of edge to the sound. Ding, ding, ding. And then also it has the vibrato comes in immediately. And if you're building this on your own, you're like, mine doesn't sound like that. I also have a very aggressive high-pass filter on this that's cutting everything under 1700, kind of falling off out. Without this, sounds very different. I don't know if I'll keep that high-pass filter on there, but it kind of works well for now because I didn't actually build this originally to be the main attraction of this section here. I wanted that to be these things that we built yesterday, if you remember correctly, these. But they do sound different now because there are now 4 of them here. We have literally just taken the original channels, duplicated them, dropped them in volume, and then, most importantly, delayed them by looks like a half, like an eighth note or so. I kind of just dragged it. I didn't actually like measure out how far it was. I just dragged it until it felt right, and honestly, I got it right the first try. So you mute these. Sounds like that, but with 2 of them together here. It's like a delay, but kind of automated in a way that was probably how they actually made delays on Game Boy, so it's a little bit more authentic. I do have the delayed channel panned to the other side, so this channel's main voice starts in the left and then delays to the right, and the other one starts in the right and delays to the left, which creates a nice kind of like solid sound on both ears. Additionally, kind of the pulse duty tricks we were doing earlier, these ones are square waves, but I have this channel the main voices, which is in the left, starting on a 25 and going to a 50, and I have its echo starting on a 12 and going to a 50, and the other one starts on a 12 and goes to a 50, and then its echo goes from a 25 to a 50. So just trying to create as much texture as I can at the beginning of those notes. Between making that melody and putting these in here, that's kind of all we got done today. The counterpoint between these is pretty fun. The only other note I'll make about this is that I did not quantize this section. There was something about the way that this, especially the opening here, that first note's quantized, but the rest of it, just kind of like the little bit of rush I had, actually felt nice. I guys liked that, so I left it unquantized for once in a chiptune piece. So that's kind of all we got done today. It was a good time. Appreciate you all watching. See you guys tomorrow for another episode.